In Belmont is a lady richly left, and fair, but fairer than that word, of wondrous virtues. Sometimes from her eyes I did receive fair speechless messages. Her name is Portia, nothing undervalued to Cato's daughter. Brutus is Portia. Nor is the wide world ignorant of her worth, for the four winds blow in from every coast, renowned suitors, and her sunny locks hang on her temples like a golden fleece, which makes her seat of Belmont, or Strand, and many Jasons come in quest of her. Oh, my Antonio, had I but the means to hold a rival place with but one of them. I have a mind presages me such thrift that I should questionlessly be fortunate.
Get thee to a nunnery! Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent, honest. But yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, and with more offenses at my beck than I have thought to put them in, or imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What of such fellows as I, crawling between heaven and earth? Oh, we are but errant knaves all, believe none of us. Go thy way to a nunnery.
He jests at scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady, it is my love. All that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
I pray you do. I will attend her here, and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail, why then I'll say she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frowns, I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say that she be mute, and will not speak a word. Then I'll commend her volubility, and I'll say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks as though she bid me stay by her a week. If she deny the wed, then I'll crave the day when I shall ask the banns and when be married. But here she comes, and now, Petruchio, speak.
Let me go!
That Cassio loves her? I do well believe it. That she loves him is apt and of great credit. The more is of a constant, loving, noble nature, and I dare think he'll make Desdemona a most dear husband. Now, I do love her too, not out of absolute lust, but partly led to diet my revenge. For that, I do suspect the lusty Moor hath leapt into my seat, and nothing can or shall content my soul till I am even with him, wife for wife. Or failing so, yet that I put the Moor in such a state of jealousy that judgment cannot cure. I'll have our Michael Cassio on the hip, and abuse him to the Moor in the right garb. Make the Moor thank me, love me, reward me for making him egregiously an ass, and practicing upon his peace and quiet, even to madness. 'Tis here, but yet confused. Knavery's plain face is never seen until used.
Since Cleopatra died, I have lived in such dishonor that the gods detest my baseness. I, that with my sword did quarter the world, and o'er green Neptune's back with ships made cities, condemn myself to lack the courage of a woman, that she, which less noble mind, tells our Caesar by her death, I am conqueror of myself. Thou art sworn, Eros, that when the exigent should come, and now is come indeed, when I should see behind me the inevitable prosecution of disgrace and horror, that, on my command, thou then wouldst kill me. Do it! The time is come.